So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU5. We're of course playing as the Imperial Russian Republic now. Oh look at it, these guys are fighting. Uh, but we have finally found Russia. I'm still not sure what that did, but I'm sure it did something. We did get the option to have advancement, I think, somewhere. That's what I read on the Russian thingy. I'm not sure where that says or what these do again, but oh well. It will stay a mystery. We're also approaching the end of the Age of Discovery, and I think there's still a bit of stuff that I want to or do I? Maybe not. Maybe I don't want... Oh wait, I think I'm pretty alright with the research. Yeah. I mean, I guess we can... Right, we have still have two institutions that we can integrate. I've also been thinking about, well, moving my capital towards Moscow. It currently is not really central. Like, I feel like this, if I do this or this, it's not gonna make any difference. I mean, technically it will make a difference. I will lose a lot of money. But otherwise, I think it doesn't really matter. So, we're gonna keep things as they are. And we're gonna start we're gonna start building more of these thingies. We of course need to start integrating and doing all of the other stuff. We're also cracking down on rebels. I probably want to do this right now. And push up whatever we can find, because there is a lot of stuff that needs to be integrated. So, let's go for it. I do need to reduce the amount of rebels in my land. As simple as that. Oh, there we go. Tatar pops from across the pond except migrated to the recently established Tatar's border in Novgorod, with lose of cultural influence. Or we say no. Outside it becomes more isolated, we get inward. I mean, I technically do want inward. But I think we don't want traditionalist now. We want, oh, we could push towards, I mean, this one would, no, you know what? I want more guys, right? This pushes me towards aristocracy. I mean, this doesn't really matter, I think. I mean, I do want positive stuff here. I want to gain this. So, market villagers. Here you go, buddies. Just do a mass of those again. So, I don't want any of this here. I guess we're gonna do this one then, to get the last bit of support. What am I even doing? Oh, we're making nobility happy. That's what we're doing. Ah, that's not good. So, battle leadership laws. We could put the nobles on command. We could not put the nobles on command, or we could centralize more. Yeah, this one I think is probably the best, because we want to put our ruler in charge anyway, every time. That is as simple as that. Okay. We'll see if there is any problem coming up with you that is gonna come around. We can... That is a question... Do we need to stop? I mean, I'm not sure what this rebel suppression does. I have to admit. I'm not sure where you're at. Lost the thingy. Oh, wait. These two. Can I separate you from the rest of the army? Hire prisoners, mercenaries, execute prisoners. Screw you. There we go, problem solved. I don't think this does anything. Them here running around suppressing things. I mean, the boyars are still very angry. So we're just gonna let you sit somewhere. Probably here. And then we're gonna start paying the army to make more money and solve problems with money. I think that is gonna be our main focus now anyway. So, we do need another rival. We don't have many choices. Steal again. Cool, thanks for that discussion. Alright. But yeah, now I do need to do stuff. Oh, what do we have here? We get introduced upon yes, yeah, we gain rebellious people, which I assume is bad. We get a shit ton of unrest. For all of you, we get more aristocracy, we get more serfdom, we get more traditional economy, and we get Republican edition. Nothing else? That's it? Or we do this. Let us become more like country. We lose some thingy, we get a capital economy, and go. Yeah. Let us become more like country. I assume that usually means another country. Just country feels weird. As a statement. I'm gonna let my money rise now. I know that this is still a silly way to do things, but it feels like it's the only real way I can do things. I don't want the uprising to happen. Sure. I clearly don't. Yeah, these guys are gonna fix themselves. All of this stuff doesn't matter. We have new needs. Can't fulfill any of them. Oh right, I did want to change something. I think I've had it in for far too long. Let's get rid of this. Don't need that. Suddenly we all make more money. So, we can currently click the opinion once. It is currently mainly because of estate power. Is there anything new that I now want to maybe change to? Has anything come up? I'm not sure what the last time was when I checked this. I mean, of course I want something that improves opinion. Monetary fiefdoms, nope. Noble navy, nope. Artist salary. This is only 2 opinion. Recognized communes, no. I mean, technically speaking, I want to remove move stuff from these guys. But hey, that's a different story. Trade range over owned land, fantastic. That's gonna be valuable. And a few more things before the age finally changes. I think we've done, I mean, obviously we have more stuff to do, but I'm not too desperate. I do want an extra government reform soon. I don't need that. So, we have this. This has gone down. We can click this twice. Do I try this? I think I do. We are 0.19. Now it's going down. Okay. Of course this is gonna slowly change, but at least they're not gonna rebel. Underground art, I would like that actually. That opinion actually, because these guys are also going upwards. Don't need that. Yep, that are going down as well. Yeah, now we have just a massive amount of integration to do. Like, there's nothing else to say. I also like how England just keeps pushing me around and doing random stuff. When I'm just like, yeah, sure, I mean, what am I gonna say about this? So, we still don't really make any money from this. Because we don't have much cannon input, and cannons mainly need wood. So, I think it's time that we, Beeswax? Beeswax was also here. This one was not necessary. We're gonna quickly reorganize this again. Wool was also not here. I feel like just this place here has so much good stuff where you can build stuff from. Wait, you didn't have wood. Oh no, you do have wood. There we go. Don't need that. You need mainly wood, so we'll keep that, and you need livestock. Alright. Keep this, keep this. Oh, yeah, right, we're missing people here. Counting house, oh right, counting houses we can build, and I've kind of not done that at all. Maybe I should do that first. Yeah, counting houses. I think that, I mean, we need to build, we still have like so much stuff to build, right? I mean, marketplaces also is like no question. We want all of those. Libraries we want everywhere. Counting house, let's see what we can build. There should be plenty. Give more ground power, which should make people more happy. These colonies are also finishing up. It looks messy, but I can't really change that, can I? That's just how this area looks like. Unless I want to go further east. Oh, look at that. Another rebellion. I mean, eventually we're gonna eat up the rest of this territory, but for now I think we need to get everyone in order. And that should be that way. I'm currently also waiting for that extra government reform. That is kind of my current goal. There we go. I'm not making the boyars more disloyal. They will become disloyal again, no worries. But the money is going in further and further, so I'm quite happy about that. That should be worth something. Of course the nobility builds a bunch of stuff, but it's not the worst stuff, really. Not gonna lie, like I've seen far worse. So, back to the buildings. We are gonna quickly fix that up. Okay. So. Of course we want that. Then we want... I mean, I want to do all of the other things as well at some point. But I think we need to do the money first. Oh, we don't have a ruffling assembly. Whoopsie. That was my bad. This we have done. Yep. Then we do... more counting houses. I want more power, ground power across the board. That feels like the right choice. What are we doing here? So the Smolenskan Patriots are going up. I'm still gladly just letting them rise up at the moment. The only reason why they are uprising is because they're currently not... They still count as conquered, and they're of course not happy about that. We do have other groups of Patriots that are coming up, but overall, pushing nicely. Yes, this is probably fantastic. Redevelopment. We do also now can build a Lazaretto, which we can build one of, I think, as far as I remember. We also want to do this one again at some point. I think we can do more in, right, I could do more here. Oh, we have slaves, right. I forgot that we have slaves here. What did we have here? I mean, most of these are not like super crazy. And none of those get a current bonus as far as I remember. Because this is, I mean, technically there's the apothecary, but I kind of don't want to really do that. Weaponsmith. Naval supplies. I could do naval supplies, even if they're not crazy. And we just have resources here, that's why I might as well, I mean we have people here, that's why I can't just do that here. Die maker, just need wooden alum. Okay, otherwise I think this is... We don't want any other buildings in the... in here right now. That is already gonna be plenty of people. We'll see about that. Scriptoriums, we're also of course gonna pump up. And we need a use for paper. Let's begin our revolution. Okay. So, boyars are once again disloyal. No, these guys are the ones that are disloyal. I think we can stop with those and, well, go over to these guys. This is a goofy back and forth, isn't it? More prestige. Lovely. We are still not done with the counting houses. We'll do that when it comes around. Next thing was the trade advantage, which is quite potent for us. We are very much... I mean, you might not believe it, but we are a merchant republic. Another core, and there the boyars get disloyal again. Okay, but we've pushed them down quite a bit. This is now gonna be basically a game of back and forth with these powers. I think. So we'll see how well that goes. I want more money in the pool for this. Landtag, integrate please. No integration? Oh no, there it is. Lovely. I mean, we keep making the nobility happy with that. Agrees opinion. Sure. So. Integrate everything. I mean, the problem is we also merged Republic, so we already get a penalty. I'm gonna take this here, this shouldn't be too bad. We can fix that. Maybe we also get a positive event. I've heard good things about that. Well, I guess prestige is once again gonna get bashed down. At some point we do need to... Here you're getting this... What is this? What do I have against my prestige and my Republican tradition? Asshole. There we go. Another handful of integration. Should do some work, getting things closer. Okay. So how much do these guys want money? You barely want any money. And I really don't mind you having some, so... Like, you guys might build temples and stuff like that. Okay, they are not gone, which is always the best thing about this, but they're not as bad anymore. Yeah, that's the integration. We need things to be part of the gang. Okay, they built one spiritual retreat. That's it. I'm alright with that. You are gonna continue on with that. We are gonna ignore these buildings, actually. Could just remove this building. I mean, we are missing technically people here, so... Salt as well. But we have plenty more things to do. I mean, granary we want everywhere here. But we'll see. All of you guys, you have a granary, get more. We're probably gonna have a bigger set of stuff here soon enough. And these ones we have not even done anything with. I mean, this is currently like our economic center, right? Which we are focusing on. Alright with this. Like, losing... Like, it feels this costs me more, but it rises so much faster. That's definitely something big. Alright. Let's once again these groups. I need to save up to give money to the nobility. They currently want 900. So we're gonna save up for clicking this 3 times. Which, I mean, it's not a perfect conversion, but there's still technically a use for these buildings. Like, after all, they do invest into our economy. Right? Okay, there's a possible government reforms. This might actually switch things around. I see which one of the ones I want. The proximity through land. Now, I do want it at some point, but I wonder if it's currently relevant. Because we are currently so focused on this stuff that maybe it's a good question. Oh, teaching of Nielsoski. So now the non-possessors. We get a monastic reformation movement. Closely under the monastic reformation law, maybe only be changed once every 10 years. We have the option, we enact non-professor, which reduces our thingy, but we get communalism. Or professor, which makes a lot more literacy. Huh. So basically we can do the possessor, which protects a non-possessor, which gives me a state enrichment. And a state enrichment is basically how much money they can withhold from me. I'm definitely tending to more towards this. I want literacy. I mean, 3 subjects is unpleasant, but it's only 0.05, so we are not struggling here. So, double Sabbath, what do we take? Clergy power, we get population growth. I mean, there's literally no discussion at all. which one of these is more interesting. There really isn't. The population growth modifier is so powerful and so important. Oh, we're missing some iron. We might have to do some RTOs soon. Okay, so we can do 3 clicks. Yeah, basically. I think I'm happily doing this one now. Because we're not intending to go to war until we have everything organized, so I hope I'm not gonna regret that. Integration done, next integration. We're just gonna sort it after this. The ones are nearly done, we're gonna make faster. Okay, once again the boyar's getting pushed down, fantastic. We do still have the clergy, but the clergy is a lot cheaper. So there's a cathedral, a toll castle. Yeah, these ones, like, this is of course a downside from what I'm doing, but I think we can manage that. Scriptorium, a windmill. Like, there's really not too much bad stuff happening. Of course, toll castles give them a little bit more power, but it's a fun fight. It's a conflict. So, then you guys are now 400 worth. We're gonna wait for clicking this 3 times. Because there's maybe a chance. Once again we lost a rival. Centralized state, love it. I mean, these guys are building mercenaries and other stuff. I'm happy. So, now, we have our choices here. And I wonder which ones are currently most relevant. These 3 are all good. Universal Serfdom gives me ground power, peasant power goes down, this. We have this amazing proximity cost through land, minus 10%, which would let me spread out so much. But I really think that the Universal Serfdom is something that I want right now. It gives me ground power, it reduces peasant power. They are also an issue, the peasants, and pushing them down as well. We do, of course, want this one at some point. This one first, but we'll see when that comes around. For now, let's do Universal Serfdom. Give myself some ground power, which is also gonna make people happy. Reduce power overall. There we go. Let's see what that one helps with. They, of course, are gonna do a bunch of buildings. Spiritual Retreat. Like, there's always like one building which is bad, and then there's a bunch of buildings where like, yeah, sure. Go build them. There are literally not any excuse me? I can't get much better than this. This is getting out of hand. There we go, more cores. These guys really might rise up if they are not satisfied. Let me guess, Castile? Oh, what a surprise. Can only rival empires. Okay. There's always a chance of a bunch of buildings that we have to maybe remove. I do want to invest in the economy more. I mean, there is like a chaos, like bog iron smelter. Who the fuck needs that? What is that? From these changes, I have full stability. Accelerate urbanization. Increase urban attraction. Growing business. Raw materials output. Yeah, we don't want we want this. So, we currently have a lot of money. I think it's time that we do another one of these. It's been a while since I've done that. And we do still need to build our special building, but for that we also need a chunk of money. You're gonna come around. I mean, what am I researching? Yeah, I'm researching a bunch of important stuff still. Or good stuff. Let's raise it like that. Make use of the people. And then make them even more valuable. I assume that we now have very close rebellions. Yep, there's still these guys. And then of course the clergy. We're currently not pushing the clergy down actually. I think we have someone who could do that. Boop. I mean, you guys are important because the other ones are... Well, they're not super important. We could accept someone else. Let's take a look again. We have a 3%er here. At the same time. Nah. Okay. Is the thing finished? No. On US of them, we have... Well, let me just check the difference. We had 33% ground power. We're gonna put 33% on top of that. And we are gonna, of course, continue this. Things are finishing up nicely. So, now the Universal Software is in. We're gonna wait 1 month. Just to see what cool things happen. We have 34% now. We've reduced the power of the boys here. I wonder if there's anything relevant we can remove. I mean, the communal lands is still something that I'm kind of really happy about. But we can tax them quite a bit more, right? Yeah, these guys can... We can drain them dry. If we wanted. And now that we've reduced their stuff, we'll see if there's anything relevant. I mean, 3 subjects make the nobles disloyal. This one doesn't make much sense. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that gives them 3 subjects. We're currently pushing a little bit towards serfdom again. We don't have any integration, I assume, at the moment. Nope, that doesn't work that way. We could centralize more. Yeah, that seems like the best choice. I don't want training fields, I don't need manpower. My army is currently more than enough. We're gonna do that. What do we have? The menu marketplace. We're gonna build a marketplace where a marketplace shouldn't be, basically. This is how I see this. This is what this does. Do I have to change anything here? I don't think so. Oh, there might be something to change. This one was... oh no, wait. This is the amazing one. We're gonna keep that. Now my sneak office. That was the proximity cost. Yeah, that's also amazing. Martial society. I mean, this just gives maximum tax. I don't think that this is important. Education for the elites. Currently have the mixed institutions. No. Religious teachings, we only have that. Meritocratic rule. This is currently making the burghers more powerful and gives me more trade capacity. I wonder if we need that. We could... oh, this Regis of the Politia. No, we're gonna keep that for now. Legal code, we have our special. We do have a decent chunk of special stuff here that I'm kind of not... like, it exists, obviously, but... Raskaya Pravda. Also pushes me further towards serfdom. This one pushes me towards plutocracy and makes the burghers more loyal. I don't need the burghers more loyal. I might actually do this to make the... you know what? Yeah. We're gonna switch to Raskaya Pravda. That means we also have to click stuff here, actually. We're gonna do a tax exemption for the clergy, because that doesn't matter. Obviously. Of course, the people are upset again. I am gonna make a wave of... well, actually, at the moment, let's do a wave of bridges. First. Then we're gonna do all of these buildings as well. These improve resources buildings. Output and everything. The rural smelter also improves output in places that we... okay, don't need that. We have the Pound Log Canal in some places. For example, Novgorod, and that's it. And then we're just gonna, well, spam this bad boy where we can. It actually done it again somewhere. Lovely. I feel like this universal serfdom is important because we are giving the guys more power. The peasants. There we go. This one done. We saw a comet. Integration is done again. Big fan. This is actually so weird. This one gets me to directly to where I can click stuff. This button up here doesn't. So that's a bit unpleasant. And this was more satisfaction across the board and more serfdom. No. We are not granting anything. You guys begin as slow as possible. Yeah, centralization. That is the main reason why I did that. We do want this full at some point for the proximity cost and the ground power. 35% ground power. Alright. Slowly but surely things are switching around in this world. These guys are coming up again. Alright. We can still push down the guys here. We have some diseases. Nothing crazy. We are gonna invest money again for other stuff. I still was not done with the counting houses, right? You're also still not done. And while you're not still not done, we can improve everything by 1. Isn't that cool? So. Oh, and sorry, this one. You don't have a slave building, right? Yeah, this is a bit meaningless. I guess one thing that we could also do, I guess we do this next time, is actually build up the road system a little bit more. We do have all of these towns around here that technically already have buildings and would be fantastic for money making, but we'll do it. No worries. Slowly but surely we'll shift around for this stuff. The Stroganov School. We schedule us back. We get a Stroganov School of Iconic Art, which gives me a bunch of icons and a richest icon power modifier. Promote a business instead, which gives us additional economy, or we have them build influence. Nope, I'm happily doing a special building. Once again, this doesn't matter. Well, I think it's time for another wave of RGOs. Like, I think we're so harsh on this resource output. Like, with all of the buildings that we get, we are very much focused on resource output. They have the construction center, which we're gonna do at some point as well. But at the moment, I mean, we don't have currently the building speed, or like the building amount to get this done. We are far spread for this. So, Skaya Pravda. It's also always the fun thing of me kind of remembering what I just did. I want to quickly check this again. What I just changed. This one was a state satisfaction. Yeah, across the board. That shouldn't that tax you more? Oh, maybe not. All right. Ooh. Okay, that wasn't nice. We do still have 3 colonies, but they barely cost me anything. Alright, there we go. With everything full, we are, yeah. Our income is rising. We are just bunching up that tax overall. What does this do? Nothing that I want. More buildings. Well, I think another wave of market villages is appropriate. We will build those here and there and everywhere. We are a merchant republic, let's not forget that. I always want to remind that we are a merchant republic. Gods, we could have a lot of army if we have the money for it. It might be actually time that we start exploring things. Right? I mean, it's not much, of course, but I do want to see what's going on around here. If we have the option to do it, might as well. Just a mass of these buildings all being built. The only one who might need the construction center is Novgorod, but only at the moment. That is actually gonna switch around again. Yeah, I get it. Rival lost, rival gained. There is an important building. Oh, what is this? Cloth and liquor. Oh, in the Chimgi Tura market. I see. Well, I can't really do anything about that, right? Oh, look at this 16-year-old. Holy shit, you have stats like crazy. Sure, punch him. Alright, but I think it's time that we do this. I still think that they should, that the outdated buildings should go away. I guess there is like this kind of argument that you might build the lower one, but it's also just in the way. I mean, come on. There we go. Merchant quarters. We do also have a special thingy to do. Everything but Novgorod, I see. Well, let's build better stuff here. The timber shortage, which is not doing much. So, do I need to do something? I mean, I guess we should probably at this point push these two down. They are getting somewhere. Let's be fair about that. They're getting pretty high. Just tell them off a little bit. I mean, the first ones. These guys we can tick for a while and see what happens. I do want to focus on this merchant stuff now. Okay, I guess we do need to do the other one as well. Wait. I mean, I'll see if this is enough. Rebel crackdown. Tver is nearly integrated. Yeah, I'm gonna fully focus on these merchant quarters now and have them built everywhere. Give me all the trade boons. Okay, one of those has been solved. I assume the other one is gonna be solved at some point as well. There we go. All of the market villages. I mean, they also produce something, as I mentioned before. So it's not the worst. I wonder if I need to do something here. Do I need to build market villages over here? In this market? I like how the immediate direction is, yeah, this stuff here. No, we are gonna build market villages here. You know what? This is just this is one trade center, one trade thingy. Sure. Market access is also important for everyone involved. There we go. Next thing code. I think this doesn't matter, really. Alright. I'm always wondering if I should wait for this to tell me that it's done, or if I should click it already. Well, these ones are gonna take a while until they're done. But work on it. I don't care what England is doing. Dry dock, okay. I mean, I guess are we just doing naval research now? Because if that is the case, I would stop doing that and actually take another thingy. Oh, the foreign culture law is what we're doing. And the House of Parliament. Yeah, that we're gonna finish up. And then we're gonna get the next stage anyway, soon. We can do a synod. I think we have all of the stuff done, right? The lieutenants. Yep, everything done here, lovely. I mean, we can invite still, but I don't think that really matters. Yeah, sure, got in. Alright, synod. There was one that we clearly wanted. I think it was the integration one. Speed of integration, yeah. Foreign policy. Let's make use of that. Yeah, I think these buildings are gonna take a while because there is a lot of cold stuff there. A lot of cold situations. Okay, yeah, now we just need to upgrade the merchant quarters. And we're gonna get somewhere with this. We do also have a say in the Stockholm thingy. That's also funny. Integration, there it is. Without a question. Oh, I don't want that. Gonna take this one. Of course it makes you unhappy, but isn't that what we're all about? Constantly struggling with the nobility? Isn't that a very integrated Russian experience? Please, I don't... Okay, there we go, that was annoying. I mean, I guess I might as well take this, right? Oh, we also have a bunch of money again. Well. Away with you. I will... Wait. Oh, we have not... Ah, I see. We were focused on the thingy market. Please do everything that you can. No wonder this was so shit. Output. All the output that we can find. Now, of course, this is just gonna give me a bit more control over this area. At once, when we have roads, things will look a little bit different. There we go. More integration. Isn't there, like... This is the thing with the automatic trading. Shouldn't there be definitely, like, a super need for all liquor now in this area? But they are just not trading it in. It should be, like, super worth something. I don't know. Just a question from my side. Oh, this is heavy, actually. Building all of these bridges, I feel like, is doing a lot of work. The next time we do the parliament, we are gonna build roads again. Okay. Another dude. I think the market rates across the board would be quite amazing. Like market access everywhere. Getting, like, all of the markets getting my trade advantage. I'm not sure if I should change markets, if I should make more markets or remove markets or do stuff like that. So I'm just gonna leave it be. Before I do something wrong. Okay, we are quite high. So... Of course we want this everywhere. Not marketplace, not marketplace. Merchant quarters. You're expensive. Oh, we are down to 1. I thought we had 143. Build the merchant quarters. I want all the trade. We do have some cities around here. But the new age is coming about. And we're gonna definitely focus on administrative this time. Because I want to be filthily rich. Firm hand, fantastic. Oh wow, the Fuggers have started to... Okay, sure. Alright, another bunch of merchant quarters. How close are we to this? Still a while. There's no reason to change this here, right? Yeah, this makes no sense at the moment. Keep rolling. We want market access around here as well. Moscow can very much make use of this. I mean, I'm not getting trade out of it, but it's something. Foreign culture law. We also can do another system here. We can do the federal state. Makes everyone loyal, but decentralizes. Nope, this is just too good. Go away. So, foreign culture law. We can accept more. We can tax the peasants more. We're gonna do integrate foreign traditions. Like, of course, it would be interesting to do that, but I can still tax them more. I'm not done yet. we need to improve opinion first before we can really do anything. Let's just wait for the House of Parliament, and then we'll see what we can do with our new research. The deafening sound of progress, which costs stability, or that. Alright. The income is increasing quite well. Trade is not tied to... yeah, we're definitely gonna punch more on that. Merchant quarters. I mean, we should technically do it because we get so many bonuses towards it. There we go, global trade pops up. We get a House of Parliament. Let me just really do this before this pops away again. You are fucking amazing. No, no, no. So, research. This is all stuff that we don't care about, right? I mean, this is not the worst. The end report. Bang Anderson, this is all like the old stuff here. Yeah. We should not have any struggle then. The Age of Discovery, there is like nothing left. So we need to get something new in. Alright. New World or Printing Press? The New World will mainly give me... I mean, this is a printing press. I want to check New World real quick. This is mainly gonna give me like colonial stuff. There's our special stuff. Mercenaries, trade capacity. Mesnev stuff... Okay, this one would give me prestige, noble estate, satisfaction. Okay, this is not... This is nice, but it's nothing what we want. There's the rights of burghers that we could have. Native policies, I don't think I care. Maritime advantage. Send people to colonies. Alum output. Trade efficiency. Oh, trade efficiency. There's a special one for us. Okay, I think we're gonna do New World. The printing press probably also has a bunch of stuff. Has literacy. And also a bunch of stuff that we have. I mean, this is not unique to us, right? There, Pops Trend Rebellion, building cost, higher artist cost. This is... Okay. Both sides at some have amazing stuff. Let's phrase it like that. I'm gonna do New World. Sure, let's do that. Alright. We saw amazing stuff here somewhere. We saw, first of all, this trade capacity. The rights of burghers, I think, is very important. Colonial policy is not going to really be relevant for us. At least from the gain that we get out of it. There we go. Novgorodian trade fair, I think, is very important. Maximum geo size, construction speed. Mercury Patio is relevant for one province. But I think all of this stuff here is also super relevant. Oh, and there's a trading hub. Directly the next upgrade. Oh no, it's only market center, but still. I want this one as well. Mercenaries don't matter. I think this is everything that I want here. Diplomatic range I don't care about. Exploration cost, proximity cost for maritime. Construction speed, life expect. I mean, I guess we can do this. Probably makes a lot of sense. Let's also do alum output. I'm not sure if it's relevant, but I didn't know. Yep, that is what we're gonna focus on for now. Continue. Game. So. Sure. Our thingy is once again a bit angry. I think we need to save up money to make people happy again. Instead. It cost me 500. I'm gonna go and pump you guys up higher. 3 gifts of Nicholas. We get local Facus Icon, which gives us monthly development growth, which is amazing. We get a dude, or we just get 2,000 money. I want a development growth for 10 years. Novgorod is doing fantastically well actually for that. Not gonna lie. So. I do also see that our kind and benevolent peasants are upset. Fuck off, peasants. Let's see how much it is for these guys. So... I mean, this is very important. You would all go down. Okay, so we don't need to give you money. Even though it is low, but... I feel like you guys are more relevant. 0.1 centralization? I could remove this from you. And then punch up this loyalty again. I mean, it doesn't cost me much stability to do this. But I feel like I should keep this... I should wait with this. Until I actually have like the stuff integrated so that we don't need to struggle with that. We're gonna wait for clicking this 3 times. Oh. Not miles away for us. I've been neglecting the research stuff quite a bit, I feel like. Entrepot. So. This, of course, probably needs to be, yeah, in the market center. No issues. We probably can do... Wait, we can do a few of these market center things, right? Now that I think about it. Merchant quarters, marketplace, library. I mean, market warehouse we technically should be able to do in other places as well. Yeah, let's do that one real quick. Market warehouse. The chancery can only build in one place. And teleport. Can only build here. Interesting. Otherwise, don't need anything else. We have the Bolshoi Theater. Which we cannot build. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do another wave of this stuff here, because I feel like it. And then we're gonna save up for dealing with the thingy. Let's ignore Asia, I think. It's not really like we're getting that much money out of them. Out of this Eastern trade. So I'll gladly ignore them. Someone died. Let's get you back in. I think I do want to just these high stats now. And you are finishing up. Population I really don't need to be worried about. We are getting plenty of modifiers on top of that. People are just banging. Like, what am I gonna say about it? People are just banging everywhere. Okay, so we can do the integration process again. We don't have roads either. Okay, so we can't do that. Then I will just do the market regulations. Contain printing press. I think we can just do that. Do I want the law change? I mean, we have looked through few things, but not everything. But I think we are, yeah, we're pretty alright. The Most Holy Synod. Yeah, that is clearly what we want here. We could go for more taxes that would just affect the burghers. You guys are, yeah, not relevant for that. So we're just gonna let that pass and gain that benefit of more trade stuff. Let the money rise. So we can pay the boyars again. Pay them some money to fuck off. Basically. And I'm really also need to be scared of getting I don't mean attacked, I mean no, I mean attacked. I'm obviously that's what I'm talking about. What am I talking? Sure. So, definitely not. Be pissed off as you want. So, slowly but surely. There we go. Extra benefits for merchants. I mean, the Moscow market is nearly even better than the Novgorod market at the moment. I have to admit. That is just a thing. And we will gain our taxes from them eventually. Just you wait. I'm gonna get all of the proximity cost. So, boyars, I think we can do the dribble whammy. You will be building a bunch of stuff with that. I know that. The powers of the nomad sneaks. Curb the influence. We get 10% centralization. Already, yeah. There's no question. I don't need to read for this. Give me 10 centralization. Ground power and proximity cost reduction. The boyars are getting pushed down again. And there they build toll castles and all of the fun stuff that I need. Excellent minister. I don't think I need the prestige, I'm gonna do this. Get you guys as good as possible. Okay, we are researching this stuff quite fast, because it already has been researched. Lovely. You guys are alright. Alright, let's wait for 2000. Then we're gonna build a bunch of stuff again. I don't think this is like really increased in size, right? We're also not done with merchant republics, with merchant quarters. So we'll do more of that. Please. We still have plenty more. Given what we need. This guy still has not gotten his liquor. I mean, I guess I could do that trade, right? Just to get it done. Alright, give me the market. Liquor. Oh, I can't even... Oh, you're too disconnected from everything. You know what? Then never mind. Then we're gonna remove this. That is the issue. You are too far away. Well, so be it. This is pissing them off, this is pissing these guys off. I would rather piss these guys off at the moment. We do also have tribes. Oh, you're building construction centers for me. How kind of you. That's also goofy. Alright, and Russian Gallic is integrated quite fast. Lovely. Next 2000 is also gonna be merchants. We're gonna do another array of thingy. There we go, 3 merchants, trade capacity 5%. Let's see if that is like a massive change or not. Well, it's alright. This makes you guys very loyal. I don't care about these guys. I think we're slowly but surely cracking them down. Right? There we go, another core. Finished. Integrate again. How's this actually looking? So this is like looking not too bad. We are slowly but surely making our way over. I mean, eventually we need to find the end here, right? In terms of merchant quarters. Maybe. I don't know. Apparently we can still do a massive amount. So we'll do that. There's our... Well, those are just colonial charters. I mean, it's nice that we have some of our own, like, unique tech. Also, our income has quite increased through this period now. Of getting things fixed. Oh right, we still had a colony. I don't want to lose stability. That just always takes too long to come back. That was the last colony, clearly. Good. So, culture. Yeah, we're slowly but surely... I mean, there's still a bunch of cultures here, but we also slowly but surely pushing them and taking them over. Another 2000. Still relevant for that. The rights of the burghers. But I think we are gonna end this episode for today. We've done quite some progress. We have changed away from this struggling to kind of really like having more control. Of course, we still have plenty of things to integrate, but that will be done eventually. So like always, like shenanigans, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!